What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today in this video of Heir of Light, let's uncover the story of Sphinx. Okay, so well, she does actually appear in the initial story of the Heir of Light as some sort of like Queen of the Legion of Griselda. Okay, so right now let's actually try to figure out who she really is. Okay, so let's get into the story and let's read it out loud. So Sphinx, she's a woman of mystery. I would do anything to keep that enchanting smile by my side. Except from Sphinx by Ankesanum of the Menkaure. So it's pretty much like taken from that one excerpt. Okay. So anyways, let's get into the main storyline. In order to survive in the days of ruin, humans have lost their kings and countries. The capital, once called the land of eternal mourning, became a desolate ruin. All that was left behind was a huge wall built to fend off evil and plague. However, deep inside the ruin of the capital, covered by the veil of history, remain the glorious imperial thrones. In those thrones sit the first and last queens who stood by their great kings. These women have been called by many names, such as the daughters of the empire and the winged princess. Today, scholars call them Sphinx. Oh, so Sphinx really means the daughter of the empire or the winged princess. Damn it. Okay. The king had an interesting tradition of hunting the queen. Ancient myths say that the kings were chosen by the gods. So the common people did not dare and tried to become queen. Therefore, the kings seized the divine blood of angels, which were called the lions of gods, and in order to create their queens. Wow! Oh wow! It is believed to have been started by King Augustine, who found Prudencia, the capital of mankind. One day in the capital city, the light in the sky disappeared for 3 days. Augustine, who was the king of the capital, vowed to help the people in chaos and go to the kingdom of gods at the end of the world in order to restore the light. King Augustine led his loyal knights, who aided him in defeating the corrupt pope. Wow, corrupt pope? Oh my god. And headed to the end of the world. 3 days later, the sun rose again in the capital, and King Augustine returned with a beautiful woman wrapped up in a white cape. According to records, the woman had a brilliant pair of wings on her back, like a mystical angel. King Augustine told the people that in exchange for bringing back the sun to the capital, the former monarchs made it his duty to rule over Usher. The beautiful woman with him was a sacred sign. Ever since then, he has waged war and conquered territories in order to establish the human empire. Okay, wow, so that's the King of Augustine for you guys. However, in the record of the mankind's history, the queens have not been mentioned since that time. There are no records of these women to be found, which leads to the belief that they were deliberately removed. Not only are there no historical records, but most people have not seen the faces of the divine queens. That's why her face is pretty much covered. Wow. Only the kings and servants were permitted to see them. However, citizens had 2 opportunities to catch a glimpse of the queen. Once during the king's ceremony, where they honored the queen as part of the royal tradition, and once again during the birthday celebration, in which the birth of the princess and the princesses were announced. Okay. The lucky ones who were able to lay their eyes open, the queens praised their incredible beauty in their private records, which managed to escape censorship. One of the most popular writers in the mysticism, poet Ankesanum of the Menkaure, she wrote around 82 poems, 93 sonnets, and 77 short poems about these divine queens. Oh wow, she's actually an actual individual, is it? The women were depicted as beautiful and fascinating, but deadly, like the mystical Sphinx. If it wasn't for her writing, we would not know what these women look like. Okay, wow. She was as beautiful as an angel. She was so exquisite that anyone who stood next to her looked like a beast in comparison. Wow, Beauty and the Beast, eh? Her gaze was as majestic as a lioness, which benefited her gracefully braided hair that shined like the stars in the night sky. Her lips seemed to sing an infinite love songs for the gods, but also whispered an evil spell that could bring ruin to one's fate. Who is this mysterious woman? Where is the end of this world? The place where all the mysteries and secrets of the world reside, where angels and women rule, where beasts become kings, and where the Sphinx rest. Ankhesenunum's affection for the Sphinx is apparent throughout her work. However, as the years passed, the tone of her writing became darker. Interestingly, the ominous poems started to appear after the queens began to wear the crown of the sun over their eyes. Oh, that's the crown of the sun? Oh my god. The eyes of the moon were hidden in order to steal the stars. The sun prevented the eyes from escaping, thus trampling the magical beauty of the land, love of the strength. The wings of the birds were torn off after wiping the wind with a black cloth. Gold dust was sprinkled upon it. You are brilliant. I really did not like what actually it meant. You guys figure it out. I held a white bird floating down in the red river so that nobody could catch it. We are sinking together. Although her poetry was quite unique, it greatly influenced how the public perceived the mysterious queens. Thus, a group of artists called the Sphinx Mania, who studied the works of the Sphinx, appeared. However, it was just a craze. Many scholars and traditional writers believed that her work was sacrilege and abominable. Even with all the skeptics, her poetry played a major role in piquing public interest in Sphinx and angels. If scholars had supported these works, perhaps a greater study of angels could have begun. However, the Sphinx craze came to an abrupt stop after the alleged suicide of Ankhesenunum. Oh! Ankhesenunum's death was as tragic as her poetry. She was found starved to death with a giant egg made of plaster in her room. Surrounding her was a mass of manuscripts and with piles of white feathers. People believed that a curse had been placed on her for pursuing such subjects. After the death of the Ankhesenunum, Sphinx lore disappeared from the literary world. Ankhesenunum's poems were banned and removed. The queen's chamber were moved to a deep dark room without any windows. Oh my god. Once again, the knowledge of the Sphinx was wiped away from the state of history. Now, there are no kings or scholars who are trying to hide away the secrets. The woman who unveiled the secret of history of ruling the capital of ruins while wearing the mask of the sun and heavy shackles. Who is this woman that carries a mysterious scar on her back and a rotten egg in her arms? Why is she here now? Who can solve this mystery? You guys can! Oh man, this is such a mystery right out here. It feels like I was just reading a riddle rather than like trying to uncover the mystery of the Sphinx. It's just like she seems to be a queen. A woman that was brought by the King Augustine, and then she actually had to wear the mask, okay, and then she could only show her beauty once during the wedding ceremony, and the next one when they actually bear a child, right? But later on, she actually died and stuff like that happened with the rotten egg and stuff like that. What? So basically, Sphinx may also be an angel because it said she had wings and stuff like that. What do you guys actually what do you guys actually learn from this story? Please let me know in the comment section below. Have you really uncovered some of the really good mystery about it? Is there something really pretty interesting about it, about her? Okay, so that's the thing right out there, guys. So damn, oh damn, that's pretty riddle story, guys. Riddle story. The queen of the King Augustine of the kingdom named, I forgot the name of the kingdom. Anyways, the one who actually looked to rule the whole Usher. Okay, so what was the name of that kingdom? I forgot. Oh my god. The capital of mankind, Prudencia. Yes, Prudencia. She's the Queen of Prudencia, guys. So this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel. See you guys in the next video.